Welcome to another video here on the Luke Podcast YouTube channel. Today we're going to be taking a very brief look at Alton Tower's Scarefest construction update. Now it is only July and we have got until October to wait, but I thought I'd take a little trip up to have a look at the progress of the 2019 construction for Scarefest. So first of all, we'll take a look at House of Monsters, which will not be returning for this year's event. As you can see on the board, it does say will return next year. Everything is still in place with House of Monsters, but it will not be returning for the 2019 season. Could that indicate that Cloud Cuckoo Land is the next area to be developed? I don't know. You can see it's very scarce in there. We'll just have to wait and find out for the 2020 season. The next area we'll be taking a look at is just outside the former exit of Terror of the Towers. Now, this year, as expected, they have released Terror of the Towers will be coming back, known as the Attic. A sign has appeared outside of here to say, "A million apologies, the towers are closed to prepare for this year's Scarefest event." Now, could this suggest that this could be either an entrance or the exit route for Terror of the Towers, the Attic? We'll have to wait and see until we find out more information. Obviously, we probably won't find out until either they do the staff previews or they do some sort of when you know the build up to Scarefest. Quite a lot of information does come out about that, so we should know closer to the time. Like I said, it is only July. What you're looking at now is the former entrance to Terror of the Towers. Could this... It basically it has stayed the same for quite some time now. Does that mean that we're going to see that being used again? It hasn't been used obviously since 2017 when Terror of the Towers finalised its time on the Scarefest lineup. Who knows? If so, it looks to me like it'd follow a pretty similar route back to 2017. I hope not, because I'm hoping for a complete reroute, as that would keep the new attraction completely fresh and not be the same. Also, in the conservatories, there has appeared a black curtain alongside a metal mesh fence to stop people from gaining access to the tower's ruins after they've exited the ride of Hex. The gardens at the moment of the tower's ruins were the queue line of subspecies and I'm presuming Terror of the Towers, the Attic, still remains untouched. It is too early to be starting the queue line, to be honest, with yet again it only being July, but I'm sure we'll start seeing developments happening in the next coming weeks or months. Now, this fence has appeared just up near the drawbridge access to the towers, which was used by Terror of the Towers on its final year. Could we see this being the entrance to Terror of the Towers, the Attic, once again? As you can see, the barrier was up and I kind of did a follow of the old walkway for the queue line for Terror of the Towers. Yet again, shaky camera work. I kind of had to swap between both cameras so the batteries wouldn't run out, but as you can see, that's a good indication to say that'll be the queue line entrance again for Terror of the Towers. White construction fences have appeared outside the exterior exit of Subspecies and the Altonville Mine Tours. We can't get any closer to the Altonville Mine Tours, so we'll have to come back to that at another point of time. The exit shipping containers to Subspecies are already in place. I'm quite surprised it's already there like that with it being July, but I guess there's no time like the present to get things done. The queue line entrance for Altonville Mine Tours has now been fenced off, so you can't gain access to it. And you can't really see much from where we were stood just on that little pathway that leads to X Sector. From what it looks like, the Project 42 building has stayed up pretty much since last Scarefest. You can't really see inside from where I looked at, and I apologise for the absolutely awful shaky camera work here. I recorded this on my GoPro, but as you can see, everything seems to have remained in place, bar a few little bits. The signs come down, so that we'll see that coming up in the next couple of months. But yeah, so it's confirmed that Project 42 will be staying in the same location in the Subterra building. That was just a brief look at the current state of the construction for the 2019 Scarefest event at Alton Towers. There wasn't really much to report on, a few bits and bobs floating around which give us quite a good indication, but that's as far as it goes. Thank you very much for watching it, and I know it was a voiceover which I absolutely despise doing, but I had some audio issues when I'd gone to post-production, so I had to sit here and record the audio from home. But look out for more Scarefest updates. I'm going to try and do them probably every month or so leading up to Scarefest. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget, links in the description for all our social media outlets.